Topic for today is all about the advanced PowerPoint presentation. For the learning outline, we have working with slide masters, tips for running presentations using animation. First one is the introduction. PowerPoint is a presentation program developed by Microsoft. It is included in the standard Office suite along with the Microsoft Word and Excel. The software allows users to create anything from basic slide shows to complex presentations. PowerPoint is often used to create business presentations but can also be used for educational or informal purposes. The presentations are comprised of slides which may contain text, images, and other media such as audio, clips, and movies. Sound effects and animated transitions can also be included to add extra appeal to the presentation. However, overusing sound effects and transition will probably do more to annoy your audience than draw their attentions. Most PowerPoint presentations are created from a template, which include a background, color or images, a standard font, and a choice of several slide layouts. Changes to the template can be saved to a master slide, which stores the main slide theme used in the presentation. When changes are made to the master slide, such as choosing a new background image, the changes are propagated to all other slides. This keeps a uniform look among all the slides in the presentation. Working with the slide master, you may have noticed that when you select a different theme in PowerPoint, it rearranges in the text on your slides and adds shapes to the background. This is because each theme has built-in slide layouts and background graphics. You can edit these layouts with a feature called Slide Master View. Once you learn how to use Slide Master View, you'll be able to customize your entire slideshow with just a few clicks. Slide Master View is a special feature in PowerPoint that allows you to quickly modify the slides and slide layouts in your presentation. From From there, you can edit the slide master, which will affect every slide in the presentation. You can also modify individual slide layouts, which will change any slides using those layouts. In this picture, you can see the picture of the slide master. For example, let's say you find a theme you like but you don't like a few of the slide layouts. You could use the slide master view to customize the layouts to look exactly the way you want. In Slide Master View, the Slide Master View tab will appear first on the ribbon, but you'll still be able to access command on different tabs as normal. Using Slide Master View, whether you're making significant changes to your slides or just a few small tweaks, Slide Master View can help you create a consistent, professional presentation without a lot of effort. We could use Slide Master View to change just about anything in your presentation, but here are some of its common uses. The first one is modify backgrounds. Slide Master View makes it easy to customize the background for all your slides at the same time. For example, you could add a watermark or logo to each slide in your presentation, or you could also modify the background's graphics of an existing PowerPoint theme. Second, rearrange placeholders. If you find that you often rearrange the placeholder on each slide, you can save time by rearranging them in Slide Master View instead. When you adjust one of the layouts in Slide Master View, all the slides with that layout will change. Third, customize text formatting. Instead of changing the text color on each slide individually, you could use the Slide Master to change the text color on all sides at once. Next one is create a unique slide layout. If you want to create a presentation that looks different from regular PowerPoint themes, you could use Slide Master View to create your own layouts. Custom layouts can include your own background, graphics, and placeholders. Tips for running presentation. Number 1. Start strong. The audience will give you merely 2 to 3 minutes to engage them. Don't waste that time. 2. Explain when you will entertain questions at any time throughout the presentation or only at the end. The last one is, as you navigate through the slides, pause as each slide appears, thus giving the audience a chance to read and digest the slides before you start talking. Your speech should amplify the slide content. You should never read the slide to the audience. There are multiple ways to navigate the slides. First, advancing the slide. Click the mouse, press enter on the keyboard, press N on the keyboard for next, press arrow down key, press arrow right key, press space bar key, right click and choose next. For returning to the previous slides, press P on the keyboard for previews, press arrow up key, press arrow left key, press backspace key, and last, right-click and choose Previews. For navigating to a particular slide, we can right-click and choose Go to Slide. Using the keyboard, type the number of slide you want to go and press Enter. The End key takes you to the last slide, and the Home key takes you to the first slide. Number 5. Utilize PowerPoint's highlighting and pen features to emphasize a point. While presenting, right-click and choose Pointer options. Arrow is the default option. Ballpoint pen allows you to draw with a fine pen. Felt tip pen allows you to draw with a thicker pen. Highlighter allows you to draw with a thick pen. Ink colors allows you to change the color of your drawing tool. Press the E button on your keyboard to erase your drawings during the presentation. When you are finished with the presentation, you will have an option to keep or discard your drawings. Keep saves the drawing so that they will appear the next time you present the slideshow. Discard removes the drawing. To refocus the audience attention on you instead of your slide, use the B button in your keyboard to turn the screen black, or use the W button on the keyboard to turn the screen white. Press the button again to return to your slide. Use a remote mouse when possible so that you are not tied to the front of the room. Using animation, most presenters tend to find themselves at two extremes of a spectrum. They either use no animation or transitions effects at all, making their slides deadly boring, or they use too much, adding every bell and whistle they can find to their slides. but animation can be used in a way that both captures your audience's and attention and also furthers your messages. With modern presentation tools, everything inside your slide can be animated. This way, you can create a visual storytelling experience instead of simply relaying a bunch of stats, figures, and text. This part is to apply built-in animation. In this picture, you can see a built-in animation. Select the text or object that you want to animate. Go to the Animations tab in the Animations group and select the animation effect that you want from the animate list. To apply custom animation, first, select the text or object that you want to animate. Second, go to the Animations tab in the Animations group and select Custom Animation. This brings up an animation task pane on the right side of the window. Third, click the Add Effect button and select an effect. There are four types of effects. First is entrance, used to make the text or object enter the screen. Second, emphasis, used to add an effect to text or objects already visible on the screen. Exit, used to make the text or object leave the screen. And the last one is the motion paths, used to make the text or object move in specified pattern. Icons indicate the type of effects chosen. The timing of the animation effects can be modified. Choices include start on click. The animation effect begins when you click the slide. Second, start with previews. The animation effect begins at the same time as the previous effect. 3. Start after previews. The animation effect begins immediately after the previous effect finishes playing. For the last slide is the speed of the effect can be adjusted as well. Right-click the custom animation effect and then click the effect option to specify how the effect is applied to the